Welcome back to Science of Mind, your guide to unlocking your full potential. Today we're exploring a critical aspect of personal growth. What is emotional intelligence? Understanding and using EI for self-improvement. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights on personal growth. We often hear about IQ, or intelligence quotient, as a measure of cognitive abilities, but what about EQ? Emotional intelligence, or EI, is just as crucial, if not more so, for navigating life successfully. It's the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in positive ways, to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. In essence, it's about being smart with your feelings. It's not about being overly emotional or suppressing your feelings, it's about understanding them and using them to make better decisions and build stronger relationships. Decades of research have demonstrated the profound impact of EI on various aspects of life, including career success, personal relationships, physical health, and overall well-being. Individuals with high EI tend to be more adaptable, resilient, and successful in their personal and professional lives. So, what exactly are the components of emotional intelligence, and how can we improve our own EI for self-improvement? Let's break it down, with actionable tips and exercises. Step 1. Self-awareness, knowing thyself. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, values, and motivations. It's about knowing how your emotions affect your thoughts and behaviors. Practical tips journaling. Take time each day to journal about your experiences and how you felt in different situations. Use prompts like, "Today I felt because," "What triggered this emotion? How did I react and what was the impact?" Mindfulness meditation. Practicing mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This helps you become more attuned to your emotional state. Emotional vocabulary. Expand your emotional vocabulary beyond happy, sad, and angry. Use resources like emotion wheels to identify more nuanced feelings. Seek feedback gently. Ask trusted friends, family, or colleagues for feedback on how you come across emotionally. Frame the question carefully. For example, "I'm working on understanding my emotions better. Have you ever noticed me reacting strongly in certain situations?" Be prepared for honest feedback and resist defensiveness. Exercise the emotion log. For 1 week, create an emotion log. Throughout the day, note any significant emotional experiences. For each entry, record the time of day, the situation or trigger, the emotion you experienced, be specific, the intensity of the emotion on a scale of 1 to 10, and your reaction, including thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. At the end of the week, review your emotion log. What patterns do you notice? What triggers your strongest emotions? This exercise will significantly increase your self-awareness. Step 2. Self-regulation, mastering your emotions. Self-regulation is the ability to manage your emotions in a healthy and constructive way. It's about controlling impulsive feelings and behaviors, managing your emotions in a healthy way, taking initiative, following through on commitments, and adapting to changing circumstances. Practical tips: deep breathing exercises. Practice deep diaphragmatic breathing to calm your nervous system. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Cognitive restructuring. Challenge negative or distorted thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought based on fact or opinion? What evidence supports this thought? Is there another way to interpret this situation? Timeouts. When you feel overwhelmed, take a break from the situation. Step away, go for a walk, or engage in a relaxing activity. Positive self-talk. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Delayed gratification. Practice delaying gratification to improve your ability to resist impulses. Exercise the emotional emergency kit. Create an emotional emergency kit. A list of strategies you can use when you feel overwhelmed or triggered. Include physical activities like going for a run or dancing, relaxation techniques such as meditation or listening to music, and distraction techniques, for instance, reading or watching a funny movie. Also, make sure to add supportive contacts like calling a friend or talking to a therapist. Keep this kit readily available and refer to it when you need it. Step 3. Social awareness, tuning into others. Social awareness is the ability to understand the emotions, needs, and concerns of other people. It's about being empathetic, understanding social cues, and recognizing the power dynamics in a group or organization. Practical tips. Active listening. Pay attention to both the verbal and nonverbal cues of others. Listen attentively, ask clarifying questions, and summarize what you've heard to ensure understanding. Body language observation. Learn to interpret body language cues like facial expressions, posture, and gestures. Perspective taking. Try to see things from the other person's point of view. Ask yourself, what might they be feeling right now? What experiences might be influencing their behavior? Empathy exercises. Practice putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Imagine what it would be like to experience their challenges and successes. Exercise the empathy challenge. For one day, make a conscious effort to truly understand the people you interact with. Before responding to someone, pause and ask yourself, what is this person likely feeling? What might be motivating their behavior? How can I respond in a way that is supportive and understanding? Notice how this changes your interactions. Step 4. Relationship management, building strong connections. Relationship management is the ability to build and maintain healthy relationships, communicate effectively, inspire and influence others, work well in a team, and manage conflict. Practical tips. Assertive communication. Express your needs and opinions clearly and respectfully. Use I statements to communicate your feelings without blaming or accusing others. Conflict resolution skills. Learn to identify the underlying causes of conflict. Practice active listening and empathy to understand the other person's perspective. Focus on finding mutually beneficial solutions. Giving and receiving feedback. Learn to give constructive feedback that is specific, timely, and focused on behavior, not personality. Be open to receiving feedback and use it to guide your self-improvement efforts. Building rapport. Find common ground with others, and build connections based on shared interests and values. Exercise the feedback sandwich. When giving feedback, use the feedback sandwich technique. Start with a positive statement about the person or their work. Then deliver the constructive criticism in a clear and specific way. Finally, end with another positive statement or expression of confidence. For example, I really appreciate your enthusiasm on this project. However, I noticed some inconsistencies in the data. I know you're capable of producing high-quality work, and I'm confident you can address these issues. Step 5. Putting it all together, a daily EI routine. Emotional intelligence isn't something you achieve overnight. It's a skill that you develop over time through consistent effort and practice. Practical tips. Start each day by checking in with your emotions. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? What might be influencing my mood? Take short breaks throughout the day to observe your emotions and practice self-regulation techniques. Make a conscious effort to connect with others each day. This could involve calling a friend, sending a thoughtful email, or simply engaging in a meaningful conversation. At the end of each day, reflect on your interactions with others. What went well? What could you have done differently? Now, let's address some common myths about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is about being nice all the time. In reality, emotional intelligence is about being authentic and assertive, even when it's difficult. Another myth is that emotional intelligence is innate and cannot be learned. The truth is, emotional intelligence can be developed and improved through conscious effort and practice. And finally, some believe that emotional intelligence is only important in personal relationships. In fact, emotional intelligence is crucial for success in all areas of life, including work, school, and community involvement. Emotional intelligence is a powerful tool for self-improvement. By understanding and developing your EI skills, using the exercises and practical tips we've discussed, you can improve your relationships, manage stress, achieve your goals, and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. So, start today. Focus on developing your self-awareness, self-regulation, social awareness, and relationship management skills. The rewards will be well worth the effort. That's it for today's episode of Science of Mind. We hope you found this helpful. Which of these EI exercises are you going to try this week? Share them in the comments below. And as always, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips and strategies on personal growth. Keep believing in yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.